Everyone, and welcome back to Kaylin Bowman. Be fiercely authentic, live your truth. So before I begin today's video, I do have an exciting announcement because I have just launched a new online course at Ignite Your Soul Self-Mastery School. Now this course is specifically designed for those of you who feel that you have given your power away, whether this be to a person or a situation. All right, I know this is very common. And, when we're in these types of situations where we feel that we've lost our power, it can make us feel very helpless, and oftentimes we don't know how to pull ourselves out of this place. So this is why I've created this course. In addition, what's provided on here is if you're someone who's able to manifest or bring things into your life, but you don't know why you can't keep them, we're going to look in and dive into that as well. So if you guys are interested in learning more, I have made this course very, very, very affordable because I want this in the hands of as many people who need this information as possible. So if you're interested, the link is going to be down below in the description box. But let's jump into today's video. So often, I can't tell you how many times this happens where I'm on a coaching call and someone brings up their self-sabotaging behavior. Okay, maybe it's a thought process, whatever it is. But it always comes down to some form of self-sabotage, right? And I started to ask myself, why is this so common? Why is it so common for people to sabotage the very thing that they want, right? Even maybe you have something show up into your experience, but then you're sabotaging it, but you're actually aware that you're sabotaging it. So I wanted to break down specifically why this happens. So the reason why we self-sabotage is very simple. It's because what we desire does not match up with our overall self-image. So let me explain to you what I mean by this. If I have the desire to make a lot of money, but I have a poor self-image. So let's say, for instance, I grew up in a home where I had a parent who always made me feel that I would never amount to something, whether it came to my schoolwork or, building a project or building a career even. Right? So I'm walking around with this sort of self-image of I'm not really successful. I'm not really worthy of success. I'm not capable of achieving success. That's just not me, right? And then let's say I'm able to actually, through the power of my mind, draw in some sort of opportunity. But if it does not align with my overall self-image, I need to get back to my equilibrium. And the equilibrium is your core concept. It's your core self-concept. So it's what feels natural and normal to us. It's very uncomfortable for people to be outside of their equilibrium. So let's say, for instance, 90% of the time, how you feel on a daily basis is depressed. If you have a positive experience come into your life, right, it's gonna feel really uncomfortable. Even though it may feel good and amazing, it's gonna feel uncomfortable because it's not what you're used to. And so your mind and your body is gonna try to figure out, how can I get back to that depressed state? I know this sounds very odd, but this is how it works. And so that gap between this is what I want, this is what I truly desire, and this is how I see myself, this is my self-concept, this is where we self-sabotage, right? And so in order to stop self-sabotaging, it's important that we match our desire with our self-image. So if I want to make a lot of money, I better match up my self-image with someone who is worthy and deserving of making a lot of money. Because if not, I will sabotage. So even if I'm able to draw the experience in, right? And this is something I talk about in the Take Your Power Back course, because I think this is so important. So many people are able to, mentally manipulate a situation to bring something in, but then they can't keep it. And this is why, because our self-image has to change. How we see ourselves, how we view ourselves, right, has to shift, and it has to match our desire. So if you're someone who struggles with self-sabotage, really begin to ask yourself and get honest with yourself. Does this thing that I'm asking for, does this desire that I'm trying to draw in match up with who I believe myself to be? So I truly hope that this video was helpful for you guys today. If it was, be sure to give me a thumbs up, go down below, subscribe, hit the bell to get my notifications. If you guys are interested, I do have guided meditations and other additional courses at Ignite Your Soul Self-Mastery School. We also have a private Facebook group, which I highly recommend joining. The information is going to be down below. And I do have personal one-on-one coaching. All right, but I'm sending you guys absolute love and light, and I'll see you soon. Take care.